Before my friend Pascal pushed me into my first wave on Hawaii, traveling wasn't making so much sense, because partying and drinking you can do at home, right? This is me, catching one of my first waves on Waikiki Beach. And this is Pascal. I came to Hawaii to run the Honolulu Marathon and left with a new passion. Maybe it wasn't an accident that my history of surfing started at its birthplace. Chapter 1. My history of surfing. Chapter 2. The shit about surfing when you live in the center of Europe and why I love it so much. A data analysis. Chapter 3. The Caribbean. This is where I edit and do the voiceover as well, so sorry for the bad audio. Since 2010 I've been traveling to different countries and surf destinations. This is me catching a wave. This is me catching a wave 1 year later. This is my crew. This is a hole in my leg. The fin hit it. I taped it. My girlfriend told me I should go to the doctor. Bali was great, Costa Rica too. Many birds, many coconuts and a fancy pool. This is where I slept. This is the camp horse. I read a lot, jumped from a boat, went to the beach. Surfing, surfing, surfing. Someone told me the best things in life are the people you love, the places you go, and the memories you make. I fully agree. Flew to Sri Lanka in 2014. Didn't brought my video camera because I was writing a screenplay about absolution and revenge. Celebrated my 13th birthday alone in a hotel with the owner Ratna and the chief cook Kampika. Guess I was a bit ahead of season. I brought my big camera and my drone to northern Spain in 2015 because I was asked to make a video for the surf camp there. Northern Spain looks like Bavaria. Annabelle's paella was really great. Wetsuit surfing sucks though. Wasn't expecting to see that breathtaking landscape over there. See, I love surfing, I really do. But when you live in Germany or somewhere else where no waves are, your possibilities to go surfing are very limited. If you work 40 hours a week, you have 20 to 30 days of holiday you could spend. You can decide whether to go for 2 small or 1 big surf trip each year. I have no problem with cold water, but I don't like the wetsuit procedure overall. Dressing, undressing, and the rubber between you and the ocean, for me it's just a huge pain in the ass. So my strategy was and will be to go for 1 big surf trip each year, with warm water and warm air. Well, for me in sports in general, and of course in surfing, it's all about fun. So having fun is the most important goal. I've got, or at least I try to have, a dynamic mindset. Which means that progress is the key. It's more important than where I currently are or was at some point of time. I hope that makes sense for you. That's a positive thing, but it turned out that the issue of progress is a little dilemma. What makes surfing like a love-hate thing for me. I'm driven by my inner inducement of making progress, but the breaks between my surf trips are so huge that it barely feels like starting from zero in the first days or sometimes weeks of a surf trip. I put so much effort and energy into my surfing to improve as much as possible. I'm marking these steps in yellow. But when I'm at home and there's no surfing for like 10 or 11 months, it feels like I fell back to the level of 3 years ago. Let's go more into detail and analyze this on a smaller scale. The left line represents the swell, the size of the waves, and the bottom line shows the time, 30 days, 1 month. I don't want to make it too complicated, so let's say our spot runs with every tide and every swell size. which is by the way here in Playa Encuentro the case. The first days of a nice mid-size wave, perfect for beginners. Then it goes down close to 1 or 0 feet, which means it's not surfable. After that the swell pumps up to 9 feet and drops down to 4 feet, which is in my opinion close to perfect. Now that doesn't really look like a bad month, huh? Let's say you need a couple days to come in, to acclimate. I mark it in blue. And now I highlight the days when it's definitely too high for me. And the days where it's too low, because I'm on a shortboard. And it could happen that the conditions are so good, that there are so many really good guys outside, that it's not or hardly possible for me to catch waves. And then we all know that there are days when it's so windy that the waves are really blown out and it's not possible to surf. You see, at the end there might be only a few really good days left. Days where you can push yourself to the next level.
So why do I laugh and damn it so much at the same time? Maybe because it's so hard and the goal to master it at a level where I could be satisfied is so difficult to reach and so far away that I have to come back year after year after year, making the most possible improvement and having the most possible fun, of course. Woo! Not hurting? No? On the feet? I can't hardly walk here with my flip-flops and these kids are doing it barefoot, but the stones are so sharp.
Now let me quickly jump in here to explain you how I found this beautiful place. My friend from school, Finja, she's by the way named after an IKEA shelf, was working for a surf event here, the Master of the Ocean, and she always wrote me on Facebook that I should come here and check it out. And that's the story. Playa Encuentro is awesome. Everybody's happy and friendly and enjoying life in a very simple way. A handful of surf schools and 2 little bars create a very special atmosphere, and I felt welcome and relaxed from the first day on. Several surf spots and breaks at Encuentro offer perfect conditions for beginners, intermediates and pros. The spots run from 3 to 9 feet, and on good days 5 or 4 hours of surfing are no rarity. You know, maybe I overdrew it a bit in chapter 2. I wanted to give you a striking, easy to understand picture, a data analysis, but when it comes to reality and I'm actually in the water, it's in a way much easier, because life and surf isn't calculable. Life isn't something you plan, life is something you live, right? One good wave makes me forget about 2 bad days and give me pure happiness. The value and the pleasure of being 100% into the moment isn't something you can measure or show at a graph. But no light without shadow. I take it as my duty to inform you about some really bad localism going on at the beach. If you see these bunch of troublemakers, you better take the long way around. When it comes to booking your surf trip, there's one thing that's probably same important as the surf itself: the hotel. I stayed in the Hooked Surf Camp, located in Calle Los Locos, in a 5-minute walk distance to the spot. I'm gonna give you a quick walk around, or maybe Bill can do this.
Okay.
This is Bill.
Hello, my name is Bill.
I'm 75 years old.
I'm a boogie boarder. And I love Hook. And I've been coming down to Hook for 4 years. This is the 4th year. I'm down here for the whole winter season. But what happened was I first came to Hook, I thought, wow, this is too good not to come back. And so I came back. The first year I was here for like 3 weeks. The next time I came for 2 months. The third time I came for 3 months, December, January, February, and now I'm doing the same thing. and I'm just in the zone, man. I mean, this is just a great place to hang out for the winter.
Alright, I know what you think. There are 3 things in your mind right now. Number 1, how cool is that dude? I want to be like him when I'm in his age. Number 2, that wasn't a quick walk around. And number 3, are there some of his classmates around? Let me tell you something. Bill is cool, he's one of us. He's like the silver neck of the surf camp. And maybe it's time to introduce you now to the and the
Is this from 2 Germans, 3 days.
This is why I love traveling so much. Making new friends, meeting interesting people and just taking a break from the normal life. It might sound weird, but this surf camp is whether for elderly people, more party folks, young families, doctors, nerds or couples. But they all come here together, having a great and carefree time. Life is easy here. We had great barbecue parties, bought fresh fish and fruits directly in front of the hotel. Coconuts are for free. We made new friends, drove to Playa Grande with a quick stop at a barber shop, discovered a secret spot, went surfing, had fish at the beach and said goodbye to good friends.
Bye. Have a good trip home. No burning cars?
No burning cars.
Oh, this looks good.
Alright, we'll see you in Bali.
Yeah, see you.
Thank you for everything.
Happy New Year. No burning cars?
No burning cars.
You wanna hear a last story? Okay. These 2 guys, Dave and Danny, my friends from home, left a couple days before Brad and Nayani. They asked me to drive them to the airport. But not the close airport in Puerto Plata. They asked me to drive them to the airport in Santo Domingo. We're here, this is Cabarete, on the north coast of the Dominican-republic. And this is Santo Domingo, all the way cross country. 4 hours one way. Of course I agreed, but I told them I had 2 conditions. Number 1, we rent a cool Jeep. Number 2, we take the scenic track through the mountains. Not the comfortable way, with hours and hours on a boring highway. The mountains were really great. Things were going well. Everything's under control. I celebrated myself for the best choice to pick the Jeep. But then, after 2 hours of driving, on our first 100 meters on the highway, Danny, weiter weg!
Lass doch mal mein Gefäß.
Ja, und wenn der hochgeht?
Das geht doch nicht.
Alter, da waren Flammen! Das sind Flammen! Das brennt, Dave!
Saca la llave para abrir aquí. La llave para abrir, para abrir.
Gib mal einen Schlüssel. Alter, es hat gebrannt. Ja.